In this video, I'm gonna share with you my monthly cost of living in Chiang Rai in Thailand. Hey, what's up guys? I'm back with a new video. This time I'm very excited to share my monthly cost of living when I was living 1 month in Chiang Rai in Thailand recently. This monthly cost of living refers to the month of February. I've done a few months ago another video about my cost of living in Nha Trang when I was in Vietnam last year in September, so you might want to check out this video. And in today's video I give you my detailed cost of what I've spent on certain categories, and also give some recommendations probably. First I want to start saying that Chiang Rai is actually considered a place in Thailand with the lowest cost of living. This is what many expats say. I cannot confirm this since I've only lived in Chiang Mai for a month and in Chiang Rai now, and never any longer in any other city. But from my feeling and from my costs, which I will share in a second, I can confirm that the cost of living is quite affordable. I'm a single guy, so of course this plays into my cards. But let's go through the numbers. Before I start, I want to also tell you that I have started doing a budget about 4 months ago. And this really also helped me in the process to control my costs, to monitor my costs much better, and also to take necessary action to reduce them if I find them too high. This is what I've not done before when I was in Vietnam. I was just living frugally, yeah, and very minimalistic. But anyway, so what was my monthly cost of living? I have my laptop here, so excuse me if I'm looking away from time to time. My monthly cost of living actually was $444 and 55 cents. Yeah, $474 and 55 cents. So, and I'm gonna explain to you how these costs did occur. Okay, I will also explain a little bit my budget here, because I need to in order that you understand. But I will do a follow-up video in the next few weeks, and also I will actually go over my budget and will explain exactly step by step and detail after detail to you how I do my budget and why I do certain how I set it up and what kind of categories I have. So anyway, the most important category here in my budget is the accommodation. I spent $216.77. I also want to mention that I was in Chiang Rai for an entire month. So I did not need to travel to, so this cost which I'm giving you here reflects a period of 1 month being static in Chiang Rai. So there is no traveling cost included to traveling to Chiang Rai or exiting Thailand or these kind of things. But I will explain it. So that is actually really a raw cost. So that was also a good exercise for me to see what I really spent. $216.77 for accommodation. That included already electricity, water, and a cleaning fee, which I had to pay for after my move out. Okay, so I think there's nothing to complain about the price here. The Wi-Fi was included. Obviously, since I had to pay my own electricity, I watched my consumption very carefully. For example, I never used the air condition because at the time in February the weather was still very comfortable in Thailand. You barely need an air condition, so that really helped. Yeah. The next category are groceries, and I spent $108.49 for 1 month. So groceries here in my budget includes fruit, vegetables, rice, even cosmetic stuff like shaving foam, a tooth paste, shower gel, soap, these kind of things, okay? Then the next category is food. Food means, whenever I go outside and have a meal, be it for breakfast, be it for lunch, or be it for dinner, going to the night market, having some snacks, or visiting hotel and enjoying their breakfast. So there I spent $97.69. The next category is transportation. So that means tuk-tuk, motorbike, taxi, that kind of stuff. And I spent $21.62 for 1 month. The next category actually is a gym, but I didn't use the gym. And the gym for me is very important actually. Working out is mandatory actually for me, but since I was not happy with the gym there, with the equipment, so I decided to not go there and pay a monthly fee. So I did some workout exercises every day by myself. I saved some money here. And the next category is snacks. Snacks includes, I don't know, chocolate, some fried bananas on the street, snacks, And I spent $15.98. So you see, snacks and food is a different category in my budget. Hair cutter, of course, I need to go also to the hair cutter. I spent $2.95. Yeah. That's the price in Thailand, and they use scissors, they use hair cutting machines, trimming machines, and they do an excellent job, these people. But this is really a big advantage when you are in Thailand or in other Southeast Asian countries. Laundry, I spent $3.50. Yeah, I'm a single guy, I don't have much laundry. So, and the place I went to was actually fully serviced. So I just dropped my laundry there and the ladies, they do the rest, So I pay a little bit more. Actually, you can get it cheaper than that. You can get probably below $3, but I don't want to complain. And then I had, the next category was internet data. I paid $7.55. I think this is, you can also get it cheaper. But for $7.55, I could get 30 days unlimited gigabyte. So that was a great deal. And the internet works very well in Chiang Rai up there in the north of Thailand. So these categories I just shared with you, they all came up to $474.55. So these are the essentials for me, which I need to cover. Now there's another category, a subcategory in my budget, which I also will share with you. So another category is books. Okay, but books are not really necessary for, let's say, survival, right? But still, I'm a big reader, so I included books in my budget. But it is a subcategory. Okay, so the cost of living I just gave you, this is the main category, and now I'm going through my subcategory. And the subcategory consists of actually 4 items. One is books. I spent $6.40. Then I have the domestic travel category. Domestic travel and sightseeing. What does that mean? That means, for example, if I stay 1 month in Chiang Rai, I just don't want to stay 1 month in my apartment or in my room and looking out of the window and doing nothing and saving money, right? That's boring. Also, I need to reward myself. I want to see something from the environment. I'm a tourist. I'm new. I want to learn about the culture and the people. So I travel, And I traveled, for example, to the Golden Triangle. There's another video I made. You might want to check this out also. And these kind of things fall into this category, domestic travel and sightseeing. So that means the transportation is included in this category. So I take the bus to the Golden Triangle for $3. Then I have to stay overnight in a hotel or these kind of things, Then the next category is international travel, but this month, February, I didn't need to spend anything on international travel, unlike Vietnam, where I always have to exit the country in order to enter again. You know, in Vietnam, they have this e-visa rule with the e-visa is valid for 30 days. And then after 30 days, you need to exit the country. So there are always, you know, this visa run or border run, there are costs involved. You know, you have to exit Vietnam by bus or by plane. You have to stay a few nights in a foreign country, you know, and come back. I didn't have that problem here. So that's why this budget is really excellent, because it really gave me the true cost of living. And the last category here is others. Yeah. And others is, for example, I had to do actually I had to extend my Thai visa during this time. So I had to spend $55. I bought a rice cooker, for example. I did I had to do some passport pictures. Sometimes I give a donation in a temple or for some people on the street. So these kind of small things I put all in my category under others. I hope you still can follow me and it's not too confusing. But anyway, if you have any questions, I'm glad to help out and to explain further and to even highlight. So with these two categories, the big category number one, where all my main expenses are accommodation, food, blah, 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 and the smaller subcategory, when if I combine this, then my total cost of living during the months of February in Chiang Rai in 2023 was $631.05. So that was what I spent. And if I remember correctly, this is roughly the amount I spent also last year in Nha Trang when I was in Vietnam. So there you have it. This is the figure. This is my number I came up with. And I am actually very happy with this number. And since I started doing a budget, of course, the budget helps me to monitor my costs much more closer than before. Because I can tell you, for example, how do I do my budget? For accommodation, for example, I set myself a budget of $250 per month. That means $250 is the amount I'm willing to spend on accommodation, including electricity, water, Wi-Fi, and so on. This is what I'm happy to spend. Yeah, $250. Everything above, I don't like. Everything below, I welcome. Remember, I spent $216.77, so I was below budget, you know. So groceries, for example, remember I spent $108.49 on groceries. My budget was actually $110. So there you can see I almost reached the limit. So, but I was in line. And for food, my budget actually was set for $120, but I actually spent only $97.69. And this is where the importance of a budget comes into play and the usefulness, because of course I not just prepare my budget and then leave it aside and don't look at it until the end of the month. I always consult my budget. I always look, let's say for example, 2 weeks into February, I check my actual expenses and compare it to my budget. And so I can see, if I see, for example, oh, I'm already spent a lot on groceries and I only have, let's say, $30 left for the next 2 weeks until I hit my budget, then I need to do the necessary action. Then I have to spend less on groceries, or I have to find a way to find cheaper groceries somewhere, maybe on the market, instead of going to Big C or to Macro to go to the local market. And so there's where the budget comes into play. and the budget served as a guide, you know, as a yeah, like a coach, you know, it guides me. I look at it and see, okay, Marcel, be careful here. When you continue spending like you did now in the past 2 weeks, you will exceed your budget, and that's what I didn't want to do. And quick note on the side, I always was very, very hesitant to actually do a budget and live by a budget. Yeah, I don't know why. I felt like, you know, I wasn't comfortable with working with a budget. I was frugal already. I always controlled my cost and was extremely frugal. But I started a budget last year in November, and I figured out and found out that I was very comfortable with it, and also it is motivating me. And now I like to crunch the numbers, you know, I can see where can I reduce here and there a little bit and blah, blah, blah. So it's really fun, it's motivating. And especially when you achieve your budget, if you finish your months, or if I finish my month below budget, it's a big dopamine kick for me, you know, I get a lot of fun out of it. But I also want to say, don't get me wrong, yes, I am, first of all, I am a minimalist. And why I am a minimalist, you can check out in my other videos. I already produced some videos about my minimalistic lifestyle and gave some tips. So I will continue doing this, you know. My channel is about minimalism, but also I'm a nomad, I'm a traveler. So I will share travel videos and travel advice and this, my cost of living. But I also will continue and follow up with my minimalistic lifestyle videos. Yeah, I'm a minimalist, I'm very frugal, I'm a single guy. So this obviously helps in controlling my cost, but still I was hesitant. And last year I started with doing a budget, and now I really like it. And yeah, I am frugal, but it's not that I don't allow myself to, or let's say that I do not reward myself with stuff. I'm not living like a monk. This is what I want to share with you, because maybe some of you might think, oh, this guy is crazy. He's living like a monk, and he's not allowing himself anything, or he's not rewarding even himself with anything. No, it's not true. You know, for example, one of my big passions is to visit 5-star hotels in the area and join their breakfast buffet. I have many videos up on my channel where I visited different 5-star hotels around the world, and I shot their breakfast buffet, and you know, you can check out these videos and enjoy them. I'm a chef, you know, so I'm by nature interested in these things, and this is what I do. And on one side, yes, I advocate for buying food on the wet markets and buy the street food, because this is the cheapest and the most fresh and tasty. And on the other side, I go to see these 5-star hotels and spend $30 and $40 for one breakfast. Isn't that crazy, Marcel? That doesn't make sense. On one side you say you're a minimalist, on the other side it seems you throw out the money out of the window. No, this is actually my reward I allow myself, you know. I am frugal, I watch my costs, but you know, when I, let's say every 2 weeks, visit a 5-star hotel and enjoy the breakfast, then it is kind of my reward, you know. And I celebrate that, you know. It's not just I go there, sit down for half an hour, eat, and run away. No, I easily sit there for 4 or 5 hours, you know. I come 6:30 in the morning. I'm the first to come, I'm the last to leave, you know. I celebrate, I enjoy it. I taste the food. I talk to the staff, I talk to the chef, I do some pictures and videos. I taste everything as much as I can. Obviously, after 4 or 5 hours sitting there and enjoying all the food, I'm really full, and I don't need to eat until the next day. That's for sure. But you know, this is also what I do. I reward myself from time to time. Otherwise, what's the point? And then also, like I said, I travel around domestically. I have created a budget category for this, because yeah, I could stay only in my room and be happy that I only spent $300 at the end of the month. But what's the point? I think I don't need to prove something to myself or to other people. Yes, it is possible, but I'm also not in the position that I really need to live like a monk. You know, my finances are under control. And why are they stable and under control? Because I am frugal and I started also with a budget, but I'm not depleted in any way. So a budget is actually a very helpful tool, and I allow myself something. I reward myself. I visited the Golden Triangle, you know, so I saw something new. It was exciting, very special place. So with that being said, I think I'm done with this video here, and I will continue doing these videos from time to time. Again, if you have questions, please let me know. I know for some of you it's very interesting to see what a single guy actually is spending, and I also want to repeat or remind you that I'm not a bar guy. I'm not going out to any restaurants for dinner time, for example, or I don't drink alcohol. I'm not a party boy, you know, that was a long time ago. So I don't have these expenses, which can also become a big part of your spending or become spending habits. So I don't have these issues and these problems, you know. So there you can see what's possible. $631 for the month of February. That were my total expenses. I think that's fair enough. This is something, and I was not sleeping on the street or sleeping on the beach. I didn't need to beg for food or money. No, you know, I had a very decent apartment with everything included. Very nice landlord. Yeah, and it also helped me now to really calculate for my future spending, you know, what I'm able to spend or what I'm able to save. So that helps me also to forecast my future, and that's very useful. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna see you in one of my next videos. Take care. Bye bye. And I really hope I didn't forget anything here, because sometimes, you know, I'm shooting these videos and then I forgot something very important. Let me think quickly. No, there was nothing. I shared all the numbers. And yeah, Chiang Rai is a great place. It's really low-cost country. Yeah, you get the authentic Thailand experience there. Authentic Thai people. Yeah, you get everything there. They have a fully developed infrastructure there. They have even a shopping mall. Yeah, they have big supermarkets there. Yeah, it's not like that you're living on the countryside, but prices are definitely way lower than in other parts in Thailand, especially Bangkok and especially Phuket. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I'm checking out. Take care. Bye bye.